Hey, what's up, guys? So, sorry we haven't been on here in a little bit, but we have been busy nonstop. So we figured today we would tell you about our travels. Um, and also last night we had our last bike night for 2021. Oops. Shit. I'll check it out again. What did you think about bike night last night, Dad?
Bike night was really good last night. It wasn't as big as the first two, but the weather always plays a part in it. And although the weather was really good, but the forecast was rain in the evening. So when that happens, it definitely keeps people from any distance coming. But we still had probably 400 bikes here last night. It was really good. We had two food trucks. We had the band. Law Tigers was here with the Law Tiger. And
yeah, giant blow up.
Yeah, they're a great sponsor for this. Their representative talked to a lot of people, passed out a lot of cards. So it was good. We had a lot of fun. It's getting dark earlier, so instead of it being over at 8:30 to 9, it was over between 8 and 8:30.
Yeah, and that's why we don't have one in September.
Right. It just gets dark too early, and we're not about putting lights up. So,
yeah,
we want to thank everybody that helped out, and everybody that came, and we'll be looking forward to more bike nights for next year. And they've been really good. It's a great time on a Wednesday night for people to get out and come and visit and see old friends and have some barbecue or some of the other food that we have here for the food truck. And so anyways.
Yeah, so let's see some of these comments over here. Craig Ferry, Shannon, tell us about the new FXR. So, all right, we'll just jump right into that. So I've been trying to upload, we have so many pictures, which back to bike night, I literally was so busy last night, I only took this one picture, is of my FXR. And then to the right, that red Dyna, I painted that as well as the bike. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right behind my FXR. Another Dyna that was a brown Rupia metal flake. Those two bikes.
So, yeah, that must have been late in the night, huh?
Yeah, that's literally the only picture.
Yeah, that's the end of the night when most everyone was gone.
Yeah. But so my FXR is awesome. Huge thanks to DP and the guys for finishing it for me while I was in California. There's a cool picture of myself and my best friend Lena riding out in Sturgis. So I did put some miles on it. Not as many as I would like just because I was so busy with everything else. But there you have it, which I have another picture. Let me see if I can upload it real quick. So my FXR, so we made it an RT, and it has a twin cam in it. So it's a little different. I don't have it on here. Anyway, I'll try to go back to that.
Yeah, it's got.
Tell them about it.
Yeah, it was a '93 FXR that originally. There's hardly anything on the bike other than the frame that we reused. It's got a 49 millimeter dual disc front end with Lindell wheels, Lindell rotors, PM brakes, and then it's got an RWD fairing on. It does have an FXR gas tank though. That's was the same, and it's got a twin cam, a 95-inch twin cam motor that's Dan Thayer. It's got Dan Thayer cams and cam plate and that kind of stuff. It's got an S&S G carburetor on it, and it's got a Trask stainless exhaust, Nest side covers, original bags, IWD rear fender. Brock swing arm.
Yeah, it's got aluminum swing arm.
Aluminum swing arm, beautiful swing arm. And again on the rear, it's got the Lindell wheels, And the shocks are from hard drives. What kind of shocks
Fox.
are they? They're Fox shocks.
shocks.
And unfortunately, it's the only shocks we could use that fit behind the bags properly. So
yeah, because with the RT bags, you have to have a skinny spring.
Right.
So most it's Olin's. You can use either Olin's or Fox on with the RT bags.
You know, and then it's got Trask rises, and what kind of bars?
ODI, which I have ODI bars as well as the grips, and I love them. They're awesome. And another thing, the powder Cerakote, which is you can see around the motors, the carrier for the front rotors. There's a ton of other stuff. It's that cool bronze, goldish color. That is from Crazy Customs.
Yeah, our friend Eric up at Crazy Customs did the Cerakote for us.
Yeah, so that's an awesome color. I love it. So I know a bunch of people commented on that. You can see it on the primary a little better in this picture. But Crazy Customs, Eric did an awesome job with that.
And then the seat is naturally by Mustang, and it's you know, the FXR. What's the name of it? You know.
Well, hopefully it's my seat.
Okay.
They hopefully that will become in production, but
yeah,
Mustang, along with everybody else, is as slow as molasses with getting stuff
and back orders.
Yeah.
You know, and then of course it's got a Clocksworks windshield.
Yeah. All right, so let's get back to some of these comments. Steve Brenner, Doug from Walla Walla, John Holloway, Randy from Arizona, Kathy Case, hey Drew Woodford. Wenton, it was good seeing you too.
Yeah. Hey, Wenton, how's it going?
The dude.
The dude.
What's up, the dude? Yeah. Howie Seacrest.
Hey, Howie.
Hope you're doing well as well.
Yep.
Jason.
Hey, Jason, how's it going? Yeah, we saw a lot of Jason in Sturgis.
Yeah.
Jason does the Cannonball. He's the promoter that puts on the whole Cannonball run,
which is coming up.
Yeah.
Tony. Hey, Tony.
Yeah, Tony. We had a good time in Sturgis.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Tony was on the go all the time.
I think I uploaded a picture with Tony. Hold on. Let me. All right, I didn't yet. Sorry, Tony, it's coming. There was a good one. I think this one. Let's see. Let's see, Tony, if I got you. Oh, yeah. There's a good one of us walking around Deadwood.
Yeah.
All right, let me go back over here. Tony, Randy Simmons, Kevin Baxter. Great time seeing you as well. And I think I have a picture with your wife, I believe. Had the preferred your ride home instead of my 1,600-mile drive. Yeah, that's kind of a lot. Woody, Dave Griffin from New York, Stephen Drago. Can't wait until next year. Thank you for coming, and thank you for always tuning in too, Stephen.
Yeah. Brian Gould is in Pennsylvania. Hey, Brian.
What's he doing in Pennsylvania?
For work.
Yes, because he wasn't here last night.
Yeah, he got home from Sturgis and had to fly out the next day and go to Pennsylvania for work. And Craig Ferry. Hey, Craig.
Elvis, is your FXR fuel injected? No, carbureted. We were gonna make it fuel injected, but then we didn't. So, Rick Rodriguez, seen DP hooking and booking on your FXR and Sturgis in the highway between Deadwood and Mount Rushmore. No, that wasn't my FXR.
Oh, that was
Laura's.
That was Laura's.
I hate that everyone keeps getting that confused. No, that's not. That's a Dyna. I know going down the highway, hard to tell, but no, that's a Dyna switchback.
Yeah, and I was booking it.
Let's see. Kenny Willette. Thanks, Kenny. You should have came to our bike night last night. And Anne Marie with Gary, which I have a picture. So one of the cool paint jobs that DP did back at Christmas.
Right, it was over Christmas.
Finally got finished and put together. Hold on, I got the picture. These pictures are also tiny when they show up. Let me see, it's coming. Hold on.
Kind of slow tonight, huh?
I know, it is very slow. All right, there's the bike. So, was this actually a Road King?
Yes,
made
it
into?
was a Road King with it, actually with a RT fairing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very cool. So Gary's bike finally got finished. He was out riding it. I believe he rode it from California out
he
to
did. Yeah,
South Dakota. Very cool. Cool to see it done. It was in
yeah.
our paint show. Let's see. Flea, we missed you in Sturgis this year.
Hey, Flea.
Sammy from Brockton. Andy. What's up, Andy?
Sammy Sergio. Okay.
Lance enjoyed the Masters ride. Oh, good. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, great.
Brad Cook. Where'd it go? Sorry, these things like move. What levers and brand? So those are LSR levers on my FXR. Where did I get them from? Chopper.
Jeez, I can't remember. It's a guy in LA. He's a bike builder in LA.
Not LA Choppers.
No,
but
Chop
rods.
Yeah, Chop rods. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah,
really nice.
Yeah,
nice levers. They're a little pricey, but really nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sherry, hi. Grand Marshal will miss you in the salt next week. Yeah. I'm going to be watching you guys. I heard the salt's really good.
Ashley, Miss Stripper Juice.
Yeah. Ashley, so you and Drew, I'll be watching you guys on the salt as well. Christopher Seal. Hi, Lena. Mark, hi from Falmouth. Awesome time at bike night. Thank you for coming last night.
Andy.
James. Lupe. Dave Russell says hi. What's up, Lupe? Ray Thatcher, thanks for coming to bike night last night too. Kathy. Wendy. Hi, Wendy. I got to come over and ride soon. Elvis, has the FXR been built with a Springer front end?
Ooh, yes.
I'm sure.
I've done them, but there's a problem when you put a Springer, it doesn't seem to have enough turning radius. That's the problem that I've found. Years ago, we put Springers, done a couple of them with Springers, and it was a really short turning radius. I didn't really like it.
So, all right, let me get back to some of these pictures. So, this year at the 81st Sturgis, I had the honor of being the Grand Marshal. So, I actually got my picture in the front page of the newspaper, which was very cool. It says Perowitz enjoys, I don't even know, I can't even read what that says because it's too tiny. But it was very cool to be on the front page of the newspaper. My friend Todd let me borrow his bike because mine wasn't there yet because they do this stuff early. But that's myself and the mayor, and then DP's behind like the mayor over his shoulder. You can kind of see.
Yeah, you can just barely see the top of my head.
But it was very cool. I was on it, as well as I know I was on the news a couple of times, as well as all over social media. The city had me running every single day when I was in Sturgis, but like I said, it was definitely an honor to be the Grand Marshal of Sturgis. Also, I rode from, I don't know if any of you guys followed my journey on Instagram, my journey from California to South Dakota. We rode probably 2,800 miles. This was myself and the Nesses. We were, to be honest, I'm not sure where this picture even was, but as you can see, that background is smoky. There was so much smoke, definitely obstructed our view, but that's okay. It was still beautiful, and it was an awesome ride. I had so much fun on that ride. That was like my vacation.
And that was the hamster ride.
Yep. So I rode with all the hamsters out. There's probably about 120 of us that rode from California, from Allen Nesses to Sturgis.
And then my girlfriend Laura, she rode on Bikers for Bullies ride, and she left from San Francisco also, and they kind of paralleled the hamster ride, but yeah, she rode across also. So they had quite a ride.
Yeah, something else I want to talk about today too is a paint show. So we had an awesome paint show. Here's a picture kind of early on. This was even more full than what you see here. There, all those empty spaces ended up being full. We had, I believe, 75 bikes.
Yeah, we had close to 80 bikes in the show, which is the biggest one that we've ever had. And the thing is, every bike was a show bike, pretty much. I mean, you know, it was a paint show, but also John Shope added. We teamed up with John Dirty Bird, and we did a
Dirty Bird class.
A Dirty Bird class.
Dirty Tail.
Dirty Tail, yeah, just for his Dirty Tails. So they got an award for being the best Dirty Tail. Also, they were included in our paint show. So that really added a lot to it. It was good working with John. We had a good time. Everything worked out great. We gave out a lot of awards. I don't, you know, everybody seemed to be happy with the results.
Yeah, so I wanted to show you guys a couple of the awards. So the big winner was Mike Casey. He just happens to be a local guy that Shadley's built his bike. He has a really nice Dirty Tail, which I'm trying to find the pictures. That's not it. That's not it. Sorry guys, my pictures are tiny and I'm far away to see them. Maybe this one. Nope, this one. There we go. There's Mike won the best of show. There's the trophy that we did, which was very cool. And thank you to all the painters and people that came out to the show and supported. DP and I do not judge our show. We don't pick the winners. We have a panel of judges that are artists, are in the paint industry, and they judge them.
And they're from guys from all over the country. So, you know, it's no one can really question the results. They do a fantastic job. Tony from SETA is kind of the lead judge, and he really knows the routine really well. And we usually have a different crew of judges at every show, but they're all guys that are in the custom paint business from all over the country.
Yeah, so there's another one of us with Corey, as well as John Shope and Mike Casey, who, like we said, was the big winner of our show. And let me see, I got somebody else with a trophy on here. Right here. I can't even see who that was, but that trophy was best use of color. And James Patience painted that for us from Utah. Is that where James is from?
Yeah.
Dana Hallberg. I think that's
I think that is Dana Hallberg.
Yeah, which Dana's won our show several times. He builds some really cool bikes.
Yeah, Dana's from Minnesota.
Yeah, obviously we love their paint. So that's how he wins our show. Also a big winner was Sean with an FXR. I don't have a picture of that, but he actually won People's Choice and Best Artwork, maybe?
Yes.
Actually, I think I have my list right here.
Yeah, that was Sean from he's from Pittsburgh, right?
No, he's actually from New York, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sean Jackson. He won People's Choice, as well as he won the Best Airbrush. Yeah, he had a cool FXR that he rode from New York out to South Dakota and back, and he did what they consider the Triple Crown. And you have to ride your bike to the East Coast FXR Jam, the West Coast FXR Jam, and Sturgis. And he did all of it.
Really? So, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he rode to the East Coast Jam, which was in the Catskills in New York.
Yeah.
Then the West Coast FXR Jam, which was in Nevada. And then Sturgis. So he rode to all three on this bike. And it was still won our paint show.
What do you get for an award to do that?
I don't know. It's funny you said it because I was just thinking about that. I don't know that it's like, the typical motorcycle thing. You don't really win anything. It's just a bragging rights that you did what they consider the Triple Crown. And then the FXR show, which is at the Buffalo Chip in Sturgis, you have to attend that. So Sean did all three. So big props to Sean for doing that. That's a lot of riding.
Plus he's going on the Cannonball, right?
Yeah, and then he's going on the Cannonball with myself and Tom Banks to be part of our crew to help wrench and be a mechanic and that kind of stuff. But thank you too to all of our sponsors for this show, as well as our paint show, Indian Motorcycles, Law Tigers, Badlands, and NAMS. thank you guys for doing that. Which this is a cool picture I took with the La Tiga. They were everywhere in Sturgis.
And our sponsors for the paint show, Seda, which is
spray equipment.
Yeah, spray equipment, and they do it. And Paco, which supplies us with all the trophies that we paint. They really take good care of us. And then CSI, which is a polish that we use. And CSI polish is awesome stuff. Spray it on, wipe it off, and it is really, really nice stuff. We've been pushing it. We gave away a lot of it at our paint show, and we will continue to give it away at our future paint shows.
Yeah, so I'm just flipping through some of the pictures from Sturgis. On Monday, we did a ride, Meet the Masters ride, with DP, Donnie Smith, and Rick Fairless. It was a fun day, a fun morning. We rode to Deadwood and then had like a brunch and an auction in Deadwood. Here is myself, DP, and my BFF Lena, and our dad, Rick Fairless. And let me see this. There's a picture of DP and Donnie right here. This was me trying to catch them on the highway together, both riding cool bikes. So that was an awesome day, and they ended up, we raised $16,000 for veterans for Meals on Wheels.
Yeah.
As well as, I'm not sure how much for the museum. So,
well, that day there, we raised $12,000 for the museum.
Okay.
At the Meet the Masters ride. But then at our hamster banquet, we raised another 30-something. It ended up being $44,000 for the museum. And I think $16,000 for Meals on Wheels. But then Children's Care, which is what the hamsters, we donate every year to Children's Care in the Black Hills. And this was a record year. At our Monday night banquet, in a matter of a few hours, we raised $538,000.
That was just for Children's Care.
Yeah, that was just for Children's Care.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, it was
the
crazy.
Are very generous.
Yeah, I mean, the money was just flowing on Monday night, I'll tell you.
Yeah, those that had it were definitely generous. Yeah, for sure.
And then, there's a lot of people to thank for that. And, I mean, I could go down the list of, people that gave $5,000 and $10,000. So,
yeah, it was definitely a good event. And if anybody would like to donate to the museum, which the museum is kind of our forefront, just because it's preserving motorcycle history. Both of us are in the Hall of Fame. It's a cool place. It's a cool museum, small museum in a small town that gets a lot of traffic. And, we like to support that, but you can go to the SturgisMotorcycleMuseum.com and they have a donate button on there. So if anybody would like to donate, you certainly can. I'll go back over here to these comments. Lupe, hey. Jay, attended your awesome paint show in Sturgis. She is from Hudson, Wisconsin. Thank you, Jay, for attending. There was a lot of people.
It was.
Keith, did you ride the Pan America all the way out? Keith, no, I do not have a Pan America, but they are cool bikes. I have ridden one, and they are very cool. But you got to have a purpose, I feel like, for them. You got to go off-road. You can't just ride on the street. Shannon, did you get to meet the governor? I heard she rode an Indian. I so wanted to meet her. I so wanted to, but no, unfortunately, I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, crossed paths. I did not, but we did get to meet the lieutenant governor. And I actually have a picture right here. Hold on, it's coming. Of DP and the governor here. No, not it. Right here. There you go. DP Greg Wick, and that is I don't know what his name was. Do you?
No, I forget. But he was a pretty cool guy.
Cool
he was
guy.
A cowboy.
Yeah.
He was a real cowboy.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I was standing in the auction line, walking along, and there was a big a brand thing that somebody
branding iron.
Yeah, like somebody clearly made. It was really cool. And I picked it up and was like, wow, this is really cool. And was talking, and I think I was standing with Todd. And a guy behind me goes, oh, I made that. And I go, oh, wow, this is really cool. Do you have cattle or whatever? And he's like, yeah. And I make small talk with him. And he goes, yeah, I'm the lieutenant governor. And I was like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. Good to know that I really like your item, not just saying it. Very cool guy. Very cool guy. So we didn't get to meet the governor, even though she is very cool, but he was very cool too.
Yeah, Woody got to her before we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woody at Buffalo Chip had her out there.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
But let me see. Let me go back up. Pan America, did you meet the governor? Congratulations on being the Grand Marshal. Thank you, Evelyn. Keith, thanks. Let's see. Loved meeting Laura on the Bab ride. Jason, did you see Kirsch helmets? Yes, I did, like kind of in passing a little bit. They sponsored, because they sponsored the city. So they are one of their sponsors.
Who's that?
Kirsch helmets.
Oh,
They're like
okay.
that air helmet.
Yeah.
I believe they have it out now, so you can go and buy it. Tony, the Paint Show, Badlands, and Jeff Zielinski rock. Yes, Brad, Jeff does. James from Idaho, GP and JP, what was the high of y'all's trip and the low of y'all's trip? The low was definitely you leaving, Lena. That was the low, you having to go home on Wednesday. And the high, I don't know. The high was seeing Lena. And no, my high was California to Sturgis. That was my high in Yellowstone. Yellowstone's been on my bucket list. I was a little disappointed that I didn't have more time and that it was kind of a little smoky, but Yellowstone was probably my highlight. What do you think yours was, Dan?
Probably the banquet,
Monday night.
I do the live auction. I'm the auctioneer on Monday night. We auctioned off about maybe 8 or 10 different items, and it's just a riot. The money. Mike Corbin donated a 50 Merc couch that we painted, and it came out awesome. We did it two-tone yellow and dark brandy wine, and Mike had a whole hamster head embroidered in the back, and it was great. It was really a cool deal. Our friend John McCarthy said before the auction, he said, that's going home with me, and it did. And we got 17,000 for that couch, so that was pretty cool. The ride, when we left, we had to leave the induction ceremony for the museum and the Hall of Fame. We had to cut out early because we had to get to the paint show, and we had an awesome ride from Deadwood back into Sturgis through the canyon. We really hit it hard.
This picture was in just coming to the bottom of the canyon.
Yeah, and I was riding that chopper, and I loved the ride. It was really cool. We hammered it hard. That bike I was riding got a TP 124, and it needed it to keep up with Jody on her Indian. But
and then this is from the banquet too, with Chris Simmons, who's one of my idols. She is a cool lady. She was there, the three of us. And then actually this is from the auction. From the museum.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame breakfast.
Yeah, as well. It was definitely a good time. Let's see. So, the lieutenant governor is Larry Roden. Okay. Sure. Whoa, it's skipping. I didn't see Paul Cox and Kano's Indian Chief Dark Horse. Was it in the Indian display? I maybe didn't know that it was
No,
theirs.
I think it was
because I did go in the Indian display.
I think it was it might have even been at Michael Lichter's that deal. Unfortunately, Michael Lichter's deal was so cool, but there was so many people from the industry there. I ended up talking to way more people than looking at the bikes, which usually happens anyways. Laura had an amazing trip with Bab, the Bab crew.
And Lena, losing my wallet, so that I try to forget about that. So unfortunately, my very first day, went to meet the gang. I was by myself. My saddlebag popped open on like this highway-ish road that had so much trash on it. I've never seen so much trash on the side of the road. I'm sorry, California, but your roads are disgusting. There was, I can't even tell you how much trash there was. So anyway, I ended up obviously pulling over. I spent about 3 hours searching. I lost a ton of stuff, but my wallet, obviously with my money, my license, my debit card was the most important. And searching, and literally the stuff was just mind-boggling how much trash was on the side of the road. But my friend Kevin came back and helped me, and he actually found it in the median up against the Jersey barrier. I had been run over 20 times, but fortunately all my cash was in there as well as my broken debit card, but I used it the whole trip, still literally snapped in half. But it's all part of the venture, I guess. Scott says, tell Davey better get busy splitting wood. Is it already wood season?
Yeah, and I got a lot of wood to split, but I'm just waiting for the weather to get a little cooler.
Yeah.
Tommy Lynch, hey Tom.
Get a film crew to follow you around. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I actually, if any of you guys to follow us on Instagram, or if you don't, you should follow us on Instagram. Mine's Jody Perowitz, his is D Perowitz, as well as the business one, which is Perowitz_Cyclefab. I'm going to keep posting, obviously, on that and on mine. I had a GoPro 360 with me, and I know I got a ton of really cool footage from our ride. So I just need to upload that and edit some of it. So I'll be posting some of that too, so you guys can see more of our ride, whether it was my ride from California to Sturgis or Sturgis in general. I tried to get video and stuff of a ton of different stuff. Can you do the action fast talking thing? Auction. Oh, like no. DP just knows who he's gotta get to bid. Yeah. Who the people are with a lot of money.
Yeah. And I know most everybody that's in the audience. Our banquet in Sturgis, our hamster banquet, is an invitation only deal. And we had 650 people there this year. So it was huge, and it was extremely successful.
Jeff Cook, the hand controls on my FXR are LSR. They're actually, I don't know if you saw them, but they're really nice. They're nice hand controls. Dennis Frames checking in. Scott Farias says, Sturgis was a blast. Ray Thatcher, we left without you. Yeah, I know. It's okay. I did not expect you to wait for me. Matt French, good time in Sturgis. Are any of you going to Oktoberfest in Daytona on the 14th? I'm thinking about going. Tony, yes, Tony. I'm racing on the 16th at Sons of Speed.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, in Biketoberfest.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to Biketoberfest then.
Yeah, so Tony, I will be there. Definitely.
Yeah.
So come, Tony.
Yeah, Tony, give me a call.
Crew.
Give us a call, Tony.
Jin from Italy. That's pretty cool. Thanks for tuning in from Italy. Let me see if there was any other pictures that I wanted to mention or talk about. Let's see. We got my FXR, the paint show. I think that's it. Do you got anything else that you want to add to it? Let me see if there's any that I didn't upload. Bike night was awesome last night. Thank you for everybody that came out. I think that's it. That's all I got for pictures.
Yeah, Sturgis was a great year this year. Everybody wanted to get out. The weather was just about perfect the whole week. If any of you thinking about going to Sturgis, there's no second to Sturgis. We've been to almost all the rallies around the country, and there's a lot of good rallies, but Sturgis is the one. Now, the next one that we're going to go to is the Cherokee Rally.
Oh, yeah,
Cherokee is in North Carolina, right on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it's a great event. It's quick. It's just Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, I guess. We always leave on Sunday, but this year we're doing a ride on Friday with the Indian chief out there, who's a biker, and we're going to do Bikers for Bullies is going to coordinate the ride. So we'll be leaving Friday morning to go all up through the Blue Ridge, and I'm sure it'll be an awesome ride. And then Saturday will be our paint show out there. So we're getting together with Ron Galletti from Born to Ride TV, and we're working with him. Actually, I'm going to be on his show tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know what his show
I
is.
think it's Born to Ride TV, maybe. But anyways, it's tonight at 7:00. So if you want to look that up. But anyways,
I'll try to post a link on the Parowitz page. So if any of you guys are watching from the Parowitz page, stay tuned, and I'll post a link so you can watch it tonight.
Cherokee is it's a great rally. If any of you are thinking about going somewhere in September, it's the weekend after Labor Day in Cherokee, North Carolina. And like I say, it's good. And Grot, we got to get Grot on here.
Okay.
It was good to see you too, Grot. So I talked to Grot at Michael Lichter's party, and at the there's an industry party and after Michael Lichter's show.
Let me upload something.
And they gave me an award from Buffalo Chip. It's called the Moxie Award. It's basically like a Lifetime Achievement Award, which was really cool. Even though I didn't get a chance to speak because Chris, the announcer, is like nonstop and never gave me an opportunity to say anything, which kind of pissed me off. But it was all good.
Yeah, I got, well, let me see. Let me upload pictures here. Michael's show was awesome too. That's always a good turnout. It's very industry people. It's, people that you only see once a year, people that are in our business. So we love going to it. And TP had his pan head, which I don't have any pictures of just your pan head.
No.
I would imagine you do. But here's a picture of it on display with us. Let me, right here. So you can see it in the background here. As well as Mike Lichter had a really cool picture hanging up on, as you can see behind us, all the pictures hanging up, they're all, I don't know what like the theme was, it's all old pictures because they all seem to be old.
Yeah.
But he had a really cool one of the shop back in the day. So I know that picture, this is kind of hard to tell. But anyway, that was Cyclofab in Brockton, what, 86?
Yeah, that was, we're getting ready to go to Laconia in 1986. And, I looked at the picture and, it's funny, there's a lot of people in the picture and I only recognized like two people that were in the picture because we've all gotten older. So, things change. But my old friend, John Strauss from Connecticut, he's standing in front of my building there and his bike is sitting there. It was a balloon Ironhead Sportster with a Magnuson supercharger on it. But it was a pretty cool picture. Michael had it there on display.
And also, Matt Roth. Hey, Matt.
Yeah. Case. Hey, Case. How you doing?
Hi, Casey. Just hi, Drew Gatewood from Indiana. Hope you folks make it back to the Salt. We would love to come back to the Salt.
I know.
DP wouldn't. I would.
Yeah.
But this is Mike Casey on his bike last night at our bike night. This is the bike that won our show at Sturgis at the Iron Horse. I know it's not really a good view, but like I said, I was struggling with pictures last night because it was just so busy. There was so many people to talk to and things to do. I get so busy. But here's a little bit better so you can kind of see the bike that won our paint show. Hang on, it's coming. There it is. Not much better, but something. So congrats to Mike Casey for winning the show. Dee, thank you for all your help yesterday with Bike Night, too. Thanks for tuning in. But I think that's it. I think that's all we got for today. Wanted to, like you said, tell you about Sturgis and our trip. It was definitely a good year.
Our paint show, our bike night.
Yep. And don't forget, so paint show at Cherokee in North Carolina in September. It's actually September 11th
Okay.
is the date. And then we will have our next paint show. The last one will be at the Lone Star Rally in Texas,
Yeah,
in
Galveston. Yeah.
And it's the first weekend in November. I believe it's November 6th. So if any of you guys are in Texas or thinking about going to the Lone Star Rally, it's an awesome rally. It's wicked busy. It's fun. So hopefully we'll see you there. And if you guys have Instagram, make sure you go and follow our business page, Perowitz_CycleFab. I'm trying to constantly post over there and build that audience, as well as mine, Jody Perowitz. DP's is D Perowitz. So you guys can follow us there. If any of you guys want to buy Perowitz apparel, go over to Hot Leathers. They have some of our sweatshirts, t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. So go check them out, hotleathers.com, for our apparel. And thank you to Indian Motorcycles, Law Tigers, Badlands, and NAMS for sponsoring Chopper History. And September 2nd, so not next Thursday, the Thursday after that, we're going to have a really good show. We got a field trip planned that I'm really excited about.
Yeah, me too. I saw some posts last night.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool.
Very cool.
So September 2nd. So mark your calendars. Tell your boss you got to take a lunch at noon exactly. You're going to want to tune in. So we're going to be going on a field trip September 2nd. And you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a cool show. Tommy, you want to answer Tommy? How come sports is so popular up north? I don't know, are they?
Well, maybe because everything else is so expensive. The guys that want to ride Harleys, they got to get Sportsters. But no, I'm an old Sportster guy from way back, and I am building some old Ness style diggers. I've got 3 chassis, all the real deal stuff, original Ness stuff. No, no duplicates of Ness stuff. This is the real Ness stuff. I've been gathering this stuff for probably 3 years, trying to find the right stuff, and I've got enough stuff right now to do about 3 bikes. So I'm going to be starting very soon. I'm going to start on the first one. They're all going to be pre-69 Sportsters, Ironheads, and they're going to be very cool, and I'm doing them because I love that old stuff. I want to bring that stuff back. It was just cool. That's what we grew up on. That's what we used to ride. And, they're not really money makers, but they're really cool. So that's the plan.
All right, guys. So that's it for today. Thank you once again to Indian Motorcycles, Law Tigers, and Badlands for sponsoring this. We will be back next Thursday, as well as the Thursday after that. And after that, September 2nd, mark your calendar. It's going to be a good show. And I guess we'll catch you guys next week.
Okay. See you next week.
See ya.